Absolutely.
Totally.
You guys have that.
You want to slate that for me,
Yes,
please?
Jose Ignacio Cuenca, this is for Spain.
We've got enough to think about, enough to cry about, that's for sure.
So, were you excited, the two of you, to come back to these roles?
Yeah, once we figured out we had a really interesting idea that would kind of be, you know, able to stand on its own 2 feet, you know, and kind of, you know, just, we enjoyed playing the characters, and we know how much the movie was loved and appreciated by audiences, but we wanted to really make sure that we could do something different and unique and special.
Yeah.
At the end of the first movie, Brad and Dusty are kind of butting heads during the movie, become friends. So when this movie starts now, they're really good friends. Are they really, or is there still that thing where they just, you know?
Well, that's you know, we give all the outward appearances that we've found this new kind of simpatico relationship where we're both working in concert with each other. We've figured out all the co-dadding responsibilities, and then, true to form, Kurt comes into the picture, Dusty's father, who kind of, you know, shines a new light in the corners, so to speak, and sees some, you know, some cracks in the edifice of what we've built. And it opens up a whole new can of worms and a whole new discussion for, not only for Brad and Dusty, but for all 4 of the dads, and in terms of how they relate to each other and how honest, you know, open and honest they are with each other.
Kurt is played by Mel Gibson, who I think is hilarious in the movie.
Right.
Did you guys know he was that funny?
We knew he was perfect to be Dusty's dad. You know, it's like one of those things. Dusty's such a tough, cool guy. You know, special forces, all that stuff. I mean, to kind of have to be able to outdo Dusty's entrance coming down the escalator in the airport, and also have Dusty be intimidated and nervous and riddled with anxiety. It took a special individual like Mel.
Yeah, and I mean, John Lithgow obviously has done a lot of he's done a lot of different things, a lot of comedy, but you know, I think it's an exciting, fun opportunity for the audience to see Mel do a movie like this. But you forget he's one of the highest grossing domestic comedies of all time. What Women Want. Thank you.
It's a different kind of comedy.
Speaking of holiday comedies,
One of, not the most. That would be Ted.
No, for a rom-com.
Ted was a rom-com. We did a lot of makeout scenes.
But you're
John Lithgow,
you're
but they
R-rated.
cut them out.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, holidays,
I forgot that.
We'll make out in our next movie. We'll beat the rest.
placing the movie during the holidays and Christmas, I think that's a great time because they can be stressful too, especially when...
Of course.
Can be. Oh my God. That's like, I just can't wait for January 1. I want to blow right through December 25. All I want to do is celebrate Jesus' birthday, and then back to business.
Well, someone described the movie as it illustrates that point, that it can be so stressful, but that the film at the same time, you know, you go through this with our 2 families, and then by the end you still love Christmas, and you know, so it kind of, you still want to be a part of the celebration that we have in the movie. So I think it's unique that it kind of tackles both things.
Films that are fun to watch are not always fun to make, but it really seems like you guys enjoy these roles and enjoy
from
playing
the
together.
beginning.
That's what I wanted to ask.
We had an absolute blast. You know, it was one of
So
those things
fun.
where, you know, you're having almost too much fun.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, the same crew, same cast, and you know, John and Mel came right in and just kind of picked up and joined in on the fun.
And Sean Anders is such an organized director. We always knew exactly what we were doing every day, and he really takes care of you. So it was always a blast.
You guys got to improvise on set, right?
Plenty, yeah.
How does that work?
We shoot what's on the page, and then we say, okay, time to get crazy. And it was funny because Mel, I remember his first day, Will and I, you know, we would shoot the scene, and then all of a sudden we'd start doing coverage, or we'd do double coverage so we could really riff. And then Mel was like, what's going on?
What are you guys doing?
What are they doing? And then he was like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I could do that.
Yeah.
And then just dove right in.
Yeah.
I guess people are going to ask themselves now, especially seeing your 2 parents in the movie kind of take off to Vegas, if there's going to be a Daddy's Home 3.
Well, I might be following them around Vegas. And then we just get a phone call or 2, you know, check in with them. You know, send some bail money.
Road trip movie? Possibly.
Why not?
Who knows?
Just to wrap it up, what do you think makes Sean, you were talking a bit about Sean, have such a good voice in comedy? What makes him special? Both of you worked with some great directors before.
I think Sean's interested in, obviously, making things as funny as they can be, which is a little bit of an obvious statement, but at the same time
real.
Grounded, real, and he wants to also, if he can find some sort of emotional connection, he's interested in that as well. And when you're able to get that kind of alchemy going, I think it increases your chances of making a movie that's interesting.
Well, the balance of humor, heart, but also the ability to have something that walks that fine line where really entertains the parents and also has stuff for the kids as well, and make sure that everybody who is in the film has a pretty well fleshed out character and always has their moments as well. So the kids are great. I mean, he juggles it, and he's also the most considerate filmmaker you've ever met. He doesn't want anybody sitting around wasting time, twiddling their thumbs. He's like super considerate. He'll shoot somebody out knowing they're not going to be in the next bid. Or I've never gotten emails, on a Sunday for the entire week, and then
explaining
every
what
day
you're gonna do every day
happening,
for the
and then
week.
that
Right.
Monday, Tuesday, everything followed up, and really like a fine-tuned machine he runs and operates.
Guys, thank you for the movie.
All right.
Thank you.
It's always great to
Yeah.
Appreciate